Okay. It says I'm live. Hi, Mindy. Let me get a pop-out chat here. See, lighting looks pretty good today. I can live with that. So we'll give people a little bit of time to come in here. Usually notification goes out and it takes a minute or two. So if you're watching on YouTube, just scrub forward until you see fun stuff happening. That camera is really crooked, isn't it? I'm sure everybody had to go get like coffee and perfume and food and stuff after Dee Dee's marathon this morning, which was really fun. I love when she does her pumpkin. She's so creative. Probably regular napkins, Mindy. I don't do much Halloween stuff. I'm just not a fan. I don't know why. I don't dislike it. I'm just not a huge fan. I don't know why. I don't know why. Hi, Jeannie. I hope I say that right. It could be Jean, but I think it's Jeannie. Anyway, yeah, give people a minute or two. They'll be coming in. I got a few little things to show here. Hi, Vicki. So, yeah, magicals today because the world is not messy enough. Probably, well, you just use ones I've got. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Kim. All right, notifications have gone out. Elaine, I got the cutest thing this morning. I have to unplug my phone real quick and show you. Out of the blue, Marquita messaged me. Let me see. It's still in my, yeah, it is. Look at, that was the last time we went out with, I don't think you were there that night, but that was Mary's birthday over at Doc's. And that's me looking at Mary's birthday present. She got chocolates. Isn't that cute? I was so happy. It's just a fun little surprise. My little Mary. And it doesn't make me sad. It makes me happy to see her when she was happy. So I was really happy Marquita did that. Plug my phone back in. So, yeah, just a fun little surprise in the morning. Okay, so hi, Dee Dee. Your pumpkin came out really good, and I know you still got work to do on it. Hi, Eileen. Hi, Shauna. Who else? Hi, Starbuck. Are you going to do a journal page with the Magicals and Napkins? Well, I thought what I would do is a long time ago, you guys probably remember we did that string art, and it's in a big old journal. Let me pull the camera out because it's kind of a big book. And I've periodically gone in and glued stuff in and just, covered up the string art or used it or whatever. And I thought, well, it'll be fun just to go in. I need to finish a lot of these pages. I'm good at starting them and not finishing them. So I thought we'd work in the great big journal today. Did you order this? Did I order what? Yeah, she was, Elaine. Hi, Ian. Painty Girl, Kim, anybody else I missed? I'm sorry. So, yeah. Some of these were just experiments. This is like when I was experimenting with some of that gauze. And I don't remember what that was. I guess that's a napkin or, I don't know. But yeah, I don't remember what this was either. I think this was a page like a prompt page Hi, Linda. Hi, Linda Green. Linda Morrill. So sometimes I just have something, so I glue it down. But before I do that, I'm going to show you. Kathy Arbor is freaking killing me. Her and her books. So I have a lot of pages in here that need something. So I thought, okay, we're just going to partner all this junk up. But before I do that, I'm going to show you the books that Kathy Arbor has forced me to buy. Hi, Joycey. Hi, Holly. I like some of these string arts. They're a lot of fun. That was a messy day. Eileen must have been in heaven that day. And I'm not sure what this is. I think this is tissue paper that we stamped on, glued over the string art. I like this background a lot. Yeah, the string arts were fun. They really were. They were messy. Really messy. This was yarn. I did write some of them down, what we were using. That was fun. And the thing is, and that's all there are, it gets you some color, at least to start the page. So, yeah. I've never done string art. Oh, you should do it one day. Be prepared for a mess, though. Hi, Joan. Hi, Kristen. I'm glad you could be here, Linda. How does the Magicals differ from infusions? That I don't know because I've never messed with infusions. But if anybody would know, it would be Eileen about everything. So I just had a little buffer there. Hope you guys are okay. I hope we don't have buffering problems today. So I don't know. Eileen, have you ever used infusions? Powders. Jean. Okay, there you go. You just got your answer from Eileen. Infusions are not permanent, but Magicals are. Now, the thing about Magicals, they are permanent as long as you get all the powders dissolved. If you don't dissolve all the powders, if you leave little piles of powder and you re-wet it, they will re-wet. So I got this week in the mail a card from Teresa. You guys know Teresa's really good about sending out monthly cards. So this is this month's. I don't know if she sent the same one to everybody or whatever, but she just wrote a note that she didn't forget me. She just had to have time to do all this stamping. And in it, she included all these Tim Holtz, I think. These are Tim Holtz Halloween stamps. And then Eileen actually used one of these on one of her Poe book pages. So my quality just auto changed to 144. So if you have bad image, check your settings. Did you see Shauna's art with Magicals and Dr. White spray? I did not. I didn't watch many streams this weekend. Anyway, look at these little things. They're so cute. This one's a little hocus pocus. I'm batty for you. Love you. Like a little potion. Haunt you later. I don't bite usually. This is the one Eileen used. And when I saw it, I was like, what were you thinking when you bought that stamps? You know, like, what were you going to do with that? But it is pretty cool looking. Spark your own magic. Hi, Colleen. Oh, it's so awesome. And I pulled off crusty bits. Okay, I'm going to have to go back and check it out. Creeping It Real. This was probably my favorite one. Creeping It Real. Someone say candy. And she did it on both watercolor paper and tissue, which I thought was really nice of her. That was really considerate. I put a spell on you. There's a duplicate. Let's get smashed. Foolish mortals. Spark your own magic. Candy made me do it. This one's cute. They're all so darn cute. So thank you, Teresa. You're always so thoughtful, so kind. I will definitely be using these in the Beast, and who knows, maybe I'll do a Halloween page. I'm not big on it, but I might do it. Yeah, they are really cute, right? And I don't know, Eileen, did you buy them all? I can't all the saying. Oh, you cut all the sayings off the stamps and use them where you want. Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, card from Teresa, as always, appreciated so much. And now, Kathy Arbor. Kathy Arbor, Kathy Arbor. She has been doing the drawing instruction the last couple weeks. And as part of that, she's been showing books. And so the first time she showed this 365 Inspirations for a Joyful Life. And I bought them used. Hi, Gail. I bought them used from Amazon. And this is really a cool book. It's got great eye candy artwork, stuff you can draw. And that's what she was doing. She was flipping through here looking for stuff for us to draw. But it also has inspirational quotes, which I'm a sucker for an inspirational quote. I promise you. So when she showed this, I was just like, okay, I'm in. I don't know how long I will let the book stay intact. I probably will end up cutting this up, just knowing me, but I will be drawing these rocks. Yours is on the way. Hi, Michelle. I ordered that one too, Eileen. I ordered that one the minute she showed it. So it's on its way. I don't know when it'll get here, but it's got some great artwork in here, great sayings. I do go through life trying to be happy and joyful, and I pretty much succeed most of the time. I will be drawing these water droplets on the leaf. I will be doing that. Love these little robots. In fact, this little robot, the blue one, I actually drew him for one of my Inktobers. So there's tons of stuff in here. Like if you couldn't find something to draw out of this book, there's something wrong with you. Like this one, I think that's just so cool. That is like the magic of Mother Nature right there. Again, it's just so cool. So I don't think I paid a lot for it because I bought it used. I don't know how many used are available. We drew this class the other day. I don't know where my drawing book is, but yeah, we drew this the other day without the parsley in it, but just to get the perspective of the glass, the shape of the glass. I probably will, Eileen, I probably will cut this book up. I won't keep it intact. I can't imagine myself doing that. But when you buy used books like this one, it probably was, it's never been used. I can tell nobody's ever flipped through it. There's not a crease in the spine or anything. But see how the spine has torn right here? This is the first time I've ever got a used book where it's had any problem at all. But that doesn't bother me because I'll cut the book up anyway. It doesn't change the awesome contents of the book. So I guess that's just a word of caution that if you do buy the used books, they may have an issue. I have gotten them where people have written in them, and that's fine with me. As long as the contents of the book are good, I'm good. And then she also showed this. I think she showed a couple others that day that are I just saved for later because, yeah, I just felt like you can't do it all at once. But I like this David Bellamy's books. So I'll just flip through it real quick. It's obviously watercolor, but I like it because it's got the instruction. It's got the step outs. And for me, that's good because it tells you the colors, what he's painting on, what brushes he used, blah, blah, blah. So every one of these, I think I learned something a little bit more. So I thought this one was a good book. I don't think I have anything quite like this, where he's doing kind of like atmospheres. I'd like to learn how to do those kind of wispy backgrounds. Um, Hi, Jilly. Hi, Dorothy. Anybody else I might have missed? Like, I think the snow is really cool. Now, he doesn't have necessarily step outs on everything that's shown in here, but still a lot of eye candy and a lot of stuff that I think I would like to learn. So you need steps. Yeah, I think learning is a good thing. Oh, here's the troublemaker herself. Hi, Kathy Arbor. Does this look familiar? I've already shown the, let's see, I've already shown this one. Now I'm showing this one, but hold your horses because there's more. But I would love to be able to learn how to do this. So hopefully the book is going to help. This one I did not buy used. I bought it brand new. Maybe they didn't have it used. I don't know. I usually always try and buy the used books because I feel good, because it's like recycling and getting something new all at once, you know? So it's like, cool, win-win, everybody wins. So, and I always like the supply section. I always look that over really good to see if there's anything else I need to order. So that one I love, I love, I love. And then these two, and Eileen is going to go crazy when she sees these, but I have a lot of books. I have a lot of books about drawing people, drawing animals, drawing this, drawing that. And I have a couple books on perspective, but I don't think any of them are as good as these two. So when Kathy showed these two, I was like, I got to have them. Because this one is really good on like foreshortening and stuff like that. And then this one has a lot of buildings and other different things in it. And this is what would drive Eileen nuts, is all this straight line business. I saw that and just went, oh my God, that is a book after my own heart. Now I've done drawings like this, you know, where you draw the road and it eventually meets out in the horizon, and the utility poles get smaller and smaller and smaller. And look at it. She's going, you have lost it. Was there any doubt in your mind before right now, Eileen? Or did this just absolutely clinch it for you? But this is like amazing. I love this stuff. So when I got this, I was just like all over it. Look at that. Wouldn't you love to draw that? I love just owning the book that it's in. But I think it's stuff that I can definitely learn. And now I have no excuse for not knowing this stuff, right? That's my opinion. So it's definitely not a book for everybody. So I'll flip through quick. And this stuff, I mean, they're showing it very cartoonish, but it's not just cartoonish. Do those books come with a dozen rulers? No, only people that already own a dozen rulers order them, Eileen. You are such an enabler. I know. No, this time you must blame Kathy Arbor. Normally I would say hashtag it's all Eileen's fault, but in this case, this is truly Kathy Arbor's fault. She's got as good a library, I think, as Dee Dee. Well, and I have a pretty good library myself, but yeah, she's got an excellent library. She comes up with some awesome books that I wouldn't ever probably go out and find on my own. So, yeah, this is a great book. I will be reading that a lot. And then this one, I liked it because of the foreshortening of people. I think it's got a lot of useful information in it. Now, hopefully I'll use it. That's the thing that frustrates me, is I'll buy these books and then will I actually use them? I better. As soon as Inktober's over, and I will go ahead and show my Inktober up to today. But yeah, they're awesome books. And they weren't that expensive. You'll be an architect soon. I had a son who was an architect. The book is easy to read. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. In fact, my architect son took my really nice drawing table and I never got it back. Take a look at how to make a watercolor paint itself. Okay, that I have to write down. Oh, and I have to tell Dee Dee. Dee Dee, are you listening? Somebody in chat this morning said that your one of your color book pages, and I can't remember which of the artists, the one with the girls' faces, a diamond painting on AliExpress. So you might want to go notify him. SELF. Okay, got it. That was an Ian recommendation. Too much trouble. That's kind of what I thought you'd say, but I just wanted you to know because she was trying to get your attention, and I said, I'll just tell her later on the phone. But since the note was right here, I just decided to tell you. And if you see people stealing from other people, don't buy it. Rotten thieves and cheaters. All right, I got that off my chest. All right, now my Inktober is sitting here in a pile right now. All right, that one I won't show because it's actually tomorrow's. I'm trying to get a few ahead because I know we've got a doctor's appointment. And I'm leaving town, so I've got to get 3 or 4 ahead if I can. I'm trying my best. So I did 2 yesterday. It was a nice rainy day, so it was a good day to sit inside and draw. All right. Where'd my cover go? I lost my cover. Oh, here it is. All right, here we go. We'll just flip through Inktober real quick in case some of you haven't seen it. Day number 1 was the cover of the book. I'll pull this down so you can see a little closer. And my theme this year, for those of you that don't know, is vintage seed packets. So the cover was just a kind of a little bit of everything. And then last week, I think I made the little pouch to put the seeds in so I can do those pepper seeds. So I decided I was going to go ahead and just make seed packets for each one. So I do the line art and I'm posting it on Twitter. And then I'm actually making the little seed packets. I haven't decided how I'm going to mount them yet. So they're just kind of sitting in there. This one was a pain in the neck because I wanted that Mayflower to be in the red ink. So I had to use the red and the green ink. But I'm having fun watercoloring them as I go along, you know, and keeping them the little seed packets. So I think when this is all done, I'm going to have a fun little book here. I like the carrot a lot. The thing I like about the carrot is not the carrots. It's the lettering across the top. And I kind of judge myself as I go along. My lettering has not been perfect by any stretch of the imagination. Thanks, you guys. But when I hit one pretty good, I pat myself on the back. So this one, I'm not crazy about the carrots themselves, but I do like the lettering. So it's kind of hit and miss, you know. And then the morning glories. So what? We're on day, I usually write it on there, day 5. This is day 6. So today is day 7, and I've got it drawn. Should I show it? Wonder where my line art is. Oh, it's right here. Should I show today's? Should you guys get a sneak peek at today's? All right. I'm not done with the watercolor yet. I was going to work on it today, but Eileen was like, no, that's boring. So anyway, it's Larkspur. That's the line art. It's pretty much done. And then this is the little seed packet that's not done yet, but I've started the watercolor. I started it last night, and it's nowhere near done yet, but it's getting close. I mean, so it won't look like this when the actual photo goes up, but it's partway done. So if you're doing Inktober, sometimes it doesn't happen all in one sitting. And then I've also got tomorrow's line art done, but I haven't started anything with that. So I'm having fun, and I'm a week in, and I'm not totally exhausted or ready to give up yet. So that's a good sign, right? Thanks, you guys. Yeah, I'm still plugging along. Oh, I wish Z was here. Hi, Jean. You guys, did Xander say, I know she didn't stream Sunday, but she streamed the Sunday before, and she said something about M&Ms and that she couldn't get them anymore. So I looked, and the other day they had them. Thanks, Kathy. I'd get 3 gold stars. My gold stars, I've got 4 now, you guys. Just saying. But anyway, if anybody remembers, as Z said something about those white M's, they have them at my Walmart. So if she wants some, I can go in and get them. And then the Mary Atelier, I think is how you pronounce it. I was at her stream one morning, and she had one of these Dymo label makers. I'm such a brown noser. Are you kidding? Of course, Eileen. And I thought, why don't I have one of those? And so this is very cool. Have you guys seen them? You can make your own little labels electronically. Like, why didn't it come on? I haven't played with it since I got it. But you have like 5 different fonts. I mean, it's like way cool. You get borders. You get a bunch of stuff on it. You've had one for quite a few years. Okay, so you guys have seen them. I was so excited to get this. Oh my gosh, it was just like that. I have to have that. And they're so inexpensive. They're so cool. So that's all my new stuff. That's all I've gotten. And I did my Inktober, and I did all that. So now we're ready to move on. I got mine at Amazon, Elaine. It was like $30. And I think I'll use it. I really do. Like for when I make, like these postcards and stuff, you know, where you put just like words of inspiration. I think I have one here, like this, you know, like rather than cut that out of the Tim Holtz book. This one actually got wet, so it's kind of garbage now. But anyway, where I'll make my own little word to use on different art. Plus, I'll use it on my cabinet. What is a Dymo? It's a label maker. Green Steven, hi, by the way, and welcome. Yeah, they have clear labels. In the package I bought, it was like $30 total. It came with 3 different labels, inserts. You just insert the label stuff back here. 2 whites and a transparent. So you can just make your own labels. You got a Tepra that you got it Tuesday morning. They're great for paint palettes, 2 paint palettes. I'm not sure what you mean, Elaine, to use on paint palettes. To write the colors or what? Hi, Painty Girl. So now we'll go on to napkins and Magicals. I don't know if you guys went to Lena's stream the other day, but she did the cutest little elf guy. And then she did Magicals. And before she was done, it looked like a murder scene. I mean, it was so cute. But she has fun doing that. So now I have to just decide, do I want to just... I think I'll get out some plastic first or some... page protectors. We'll just start with this one. What the heck? Unless Eileen has a different idea. Put the name of the paints on the palette. Yeah, I won't do that. I'm pretty sure. I'll continue doing that like I do it for my M-grams, because I use that wooden palette that I made. So I'll just, this is how I'll do that. Of course, it's hard to make changes if the paint moves, but what the heck, you can make a new swatch sheet. But I'll just do it like this. Keep the names on this that corresponds to your palette. I'll just keep doing it like that. As long as it's messy, go for it. Well, that's pretty much all I can count on. So I thought I would, because I don't remember if I've ever done this, but glue down, and actually I said napkins. I think what I'm actually going to do is use up some of this older paper towel that I've saved from different times that we've used it, and do some Magicals on top of it. Just paper towels that have some color on it, but I'm going to try and do it with the matte medium too. And you know it's going to be messy, Eileen. You know it. So we'll just start with some of these. Oh no, that one's got too much color on it. I'm trying to pick out some that don't have a lot of color so we can add color. That should be enough. I don't think I want pink on this page. I should do it just to annoy Eileen, but I don't think I will. Okay, and paper towels are like napkins. They're multiply, so you got to tear them apart, because I want it, you know, I want it somewhat transparent where you can still see through it. Rip it up, because I like when it overlaps and gets wrinkly. And you guys, it's turning fall finally in Oklahoma. It's getting really cool. And this morning, I think it was in the 40s. It was pretty chilly out. So pretty soon we're going to have leaves falling, acorns falling. It's really going to start feeling like fall soon, I think. And I think I'm ready. I'm ready to have some comfort food that you can put in the oven and cook half the day, you know. That's the thing I like about fall and winter. I bake more, I cook more. All right, that should get us started. Matte medium. I use golden just like Dee Dee because it is my secret desire to be her when I grow up. Hi, Norma. Hi, Tanya. So we'll just do this. And I'm going to do it in little amounts as we go. So let's pick out our magical covers. I'm thinking blue, green, purple. Hot roast last night. I know. See, those are the things I really look forward to, Holly. You know, something you can put in the oven or the crock pot and cook all day. I don't ever do that in the summer. So, yeah, I'm ready. So I'm going to do it in small sections so I can go ahead and use the Magicals and stuff. Okay, I didn't think this ink would actually move because I think most of the time we were using acrylic ink. But if it moves, oh well, we're not going to worry about it. And if it wrinkles, we're not going to worry about that either. Oh, the splots are the things that are moving. We might have used something different for that. All right. We're just doing an experiment first. So let's get this color out. Spray it with a little bit of water. And I think if I work in sections, I won't spend that much time drawing. That's what I'm hoping. We'll see. My plans never work out like I expect, so this might be really dangerous too. Might be the dumbest thing I ever thought of doing. But one thing, if you use the Magicals with the matte medium, it is definitely going to be permanent. It's not going to go anywhere. And then on top of this, I can glue pretty much whatever I want, right? So how many of you are going to make pumpkins like Dee Dee? Watching her always makes me think, oh, that would be fun. But then do I ever actually do it? No, I'm probably not going to do that. And this book is so, I have to remember to move this. Is CB here? But I want some of that purple and stuff from underneath to show through. Okay, it's not, I was afraid it would be smearing real bad, but it's not. You can't be stingy with the matte medium. You got to just go for it. I have to check chat and see how many people said they're going to do the pumpkin like Dee Dee. The reason I won't do it is because mine won't turn out as cool as hers. You're going to try a tomato first? Ian, you're so funny. Did you ever get a consensus on whether or not it was a fruit or a vegetable, Ian? I'm thinking because the seeds are inside, it has to be considered a fruit, but most people, I think, would call it a vegetable. Same with tomatoes. We call it a vegetable, but technically it's a fruit. And strawberries would technically be a vegetable. So we're all screwed up. I'm pretty sure at this point we have no clue what we're even talking about. You'd like to do a pumpkin, you get inspired, but no time. Yeah, see, in October, I know I'm not going to have time. I'm going to be lucky if I can keep up with Inktober and feeding everybody. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to. I hope I can keep up, but at this point, I'm worried. I should have gotten 3 done yesterday, but I ended up taking a nap. It's a fruitable. Okay, there you go. Seeds equals fruit. See, that's, I remember learning in home ec that tomato can be either a fruit or a vegetable. Yeah, but I'd always heard that a fruit has the seeds on the inside, a vegetable, its seeds are on the outside. Or it doesn't have internal seeds, or however you want to say that. But then when you think about a lot of the things that, like an apple would be a fruit, a banana would be a fruit, oranges are fruits. But a strawberry does not have an internal seed. Okay, I'm liking when other little colors get introduced. I might have to wash this brush. May have just contaminated it really bad. Yeah, I did. Yucky is what Scott. Oh, I like squash. Hey, Lena, you need to be paying attention, girl. I was just talking about your little elf that looked like a murder scene. That was so cute, though. And I'm looking forward to your stream tomorrow. And I don't know if you know it, Lena, but Barb Owen promoted your channel the other day on her channel. So if you've seen a lot of new subscribers, and if any of you were at Barb's the other day, Miss Lennox, who just came in, is Lena, and that's the channel that Barb was talking about the fun story that she told last Tuesday. I missed it, so I had to go back and watch the recording. So she had to do some edits, so she didn't get to, when you edit your video, you don't keep the chat. So there was no chat. I couldn't see what anybody was saying, but I got to hear the story, and it was worth my time. So, but yeah, Barb Owens promoted your channel. That's a big boost, Lena. You might see a lot of new subscribers. And that's kind of Barb to do that. I mean, I think we all do it to a certain extent. But yeah, when a big channel like Barb's does it, that boosts your subscribership. And so that's good. And I like when deserving people get that boost. Just saying. All right. I'm liking this. And I'm only using one color. I can go back and add more color on top. I picked a pretty powerful blue. And Lena's trying to control the magicals. And when she's trying to do that, I'm sitting here just laughing my head off, because if she learns to control magicals, she will be a truly magic person, because I don't think it's even possible. But more power to her if she does. I'm just collaging paper towel because I like the way it feels. And then who knows what I'll add on top of it, because I didn't have a plan. I was going to watercolor today. And magicals, for those of you that are new, do not come in these little containers. I actually moved mine into it, ordered these off of, I think, Wish, and then just melted the holes in the top because I didn't like having to use chopsticks to measure. My phone went off like Christmas tree with notifications. Cool. I'm glad, Lena. I would love to see your number of subscribers go crazy, because you're entertaining and you're very talented. So, I mean, there's a lot of fun, talented people that we hang out with that I think everybody should be promoted. But I'm tickled that Barb promoted you like that. You probably wondered what the hell happened, right? If your phone started going crazy with notifications. I have mine turned off. I mean, I don't know when I get new subscribers. Don't know. Yeah, because it was just the notifications were driving me batty. I mean, your phone crazy constantly. It's like, ugh, ain't nobody got time for this. I think I get notifications when I get a message. That's it. I did. I was in bed in dark and it lit up the room. Oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, I imagine you probably thought, what the hell? Thanks for all the thumbs up, you guys. Yeah, because you probably would be. Maybe middle of the night for you. All right, now we got enough to do this page. I'll hurry up and do this page. You can see through that side a little bit, not as much as I would have hoped, but oh well, stuff happens. Can't worry about it. Just got to move on. Move on. I don't even take my phone to bed, so if anything happens in the middle of the night, I'll know about it till morning anyway. Robert does take his to bed, though, and it went off the other night for something. That's what I was hoping, is that you could still see. Do you have any white sprays? I do, Eileen. I have one. I think it's a Dilutions white. I'll look in just a minute. Why? What do we need to do with the white? She's setting me up here. I know she is. What do I need to do with the white? Spray it on like Shauna did? Is that what you're wanting to do? That might be fun. Hey, Mark. Use that instead of water to spray the Magicals. Should I do that now since I'm halfway through this page? We can do it on another page. Let me just finish this one real quick. Mark, I need your email address so I can order one of the journals, because I can't have Eileen have something that I don't own, but I would like to order one from you because I love them. So I think we're friends on Facebook. You can send it to me on Facebook or Twitter if you do Twitter. Twitter is the biggest black hole on the planet. Sometimes I think Twitter's worse than Pinterest. Okay, this time I put a little bit less on. Stevie would be so proud of me. Go for it, Ian. You've been modding for half a day already. I'll get out my white spray in just a minute. I'm trying to stay away from the Magicals that I've already sprinkled, but I don't want that part of the page to get too dry before I magical it. That's like... is attempting to reach you on your cellular device. An idiot is attempting to reach you on your cellular device. Should I check and see who it is? An idiot is attempting to reach you on your cellular device. Nope. It's a number you don't want to answer, I promise. They're making it look like it's somebody nearby. Okay, checking Twitter or checking, talk to him. It's the way it comes across, Eileen, it's one of those numbers that they make really close to your own home prefix, or is that what it's called? Yeah, your home prefix. And when those come in, they always start out with a recording. Like they're going to sell you a warranty on your car or something stupid like that. I've kind of figured out which ones are safe to answer to Jack with and which ones are just a waste of your time. I did one though. I don't remember if I told you. Somebody called on Robert's phone and we were driving in the car. So I answered it. And I'm sure they took his number off the phone list right away, because remember that time that I did the thing? Because they were obviously expecting a man to answer, and then it was me. And so I went into this whole thing about how we were in the middle of a separation and he was abusive, and I stole his phone so I can find out who's calling him and who are you and why are you calling? Because I mean, this poor people probably are just thinking, crap, I just wanted to sell you a car warranty. I didn't want to know your whole history. I would not let them off the phone. I'd say, are you still there? Are you listening? Who are you? Why are you calling my husband? And those poor people were just going, I so don't get paid enough to put up with people like you. You're such a butthead. And it was like, no, I didn't call you. You called me, remember? You invaded my life. I didn't invade yours. So now you're going to put up with me. Made the drive go a lot faster. It was fun. And Robert, of course, doesn't care. He's like, whatever. Hey, CB, you have RoboKiller, and it is so funny to hear the combos. I had that for a while, Eileen, when you told me about it, and then I took it off, and I can't remember why I took it off. Maybe because I got tired of answering the BS calls. I don't remember, but I did take it off. I had it for a while. Yeah, the conversations on RoboKiller, if you guys haven't heard them, they're like your side of the conversation. Some of them are hysterical. Like they're fun to listen to. But then I took it off my phone. It either had too many notifications. I don't remember why, but it finally pissed me off and I took it off. All right, we about got this page done. I will try the white next though, Eileen. That sounds like fun. I hadn't thought about doing that. I like down here where you can see the string art still poking through though. All right, got a couple places here. Actually, Lena, since you're here, doing these little bottles does enable you to control the magicals a little bit better. It really does. So I don't know how much trouble it would be for you to get a hold of some, or if you want, I would send them to you. But yeah, it does enable you to have a little bit more control, not a whole hell of a lot, but You're never going to be able to control them, though. I can promise you that, unless you turn them to watercolor. Hey, Orla. Hope you're doing well. All right. I'm going to add, put that in the water. I want to add another color. I might add that crazy, scary purple. I want the scary purple. Let's try, this is scary too. This is poppin' pink. Eileen will hate this. I'm going to wet everything one more time. And this really, this poppin' pink, you don't want much. It is scary. It takes over everything. Will look like a bloodbath. Probably enough. Now, eek! I didn't add very much, Eileen. Maybe a mix of water and gum arabic would control the magicals. Not if you use them like they're intended to be used. I don't think there's any way you can actually control these, ever. I don't care who you are. I don't think you can do it. We're going to use one of the greens. I don't know which one. I have my favorites that I use over and over and over, which you guys know. Let me see about this green. We'll put it on the edge so we can kind of see. This is too big for stream. All right, we're going to see what that little bit of green there looks like. Oh, that's a good green. Not too much, just another color to add in. Oh, and this green has white in it. Any of the colors, another thing, if you've never used Magicals before, any of the colors that have the little white particles in them, they are resistant to dissolving. So remember that, because then when you go to work on top of them, your colors will move. So any of the colors that have the white, that they're a little resistant to dissolving. Okay, just add a little bit more color. Hi, Kenny. It's not even really pink. It's more purple, Eileen. All right, I'm going to hit this with a heat gun real quick. If the sound bothers you, mute it right now. You know what might be fun is to, after this is totally dry, and this will take a while to dry. That's why I normally don't work in a book. But it might be fun to do string art on top of this now. Like use white ink. Another thing I might do just to speed up the whole process is I might just sop up some of the excess water. And then you end up with another colorful paper towel. Never know till you try, because my hands have been clean, and I know that bothers Eileen a lot. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you can see how that green, there's still powder in there. That's going to move. Promise you. Now I've got a wet paper towel and no place to put it. That's awesome. I'm just doing this to help myself dry it a little bit. It doesn't really change much of anything. Just sop up some of the excess water. White and black, yeah. Ooh, hang on, some of this paper towel over here is coming up. I must not have had enough matte medium on it. Coffee time. Ooh, the backside of this page is really pretty too. Weird thing is it's opposite that. So yeah, this paper allows it to go through. So that's kind of cool looking. Beauty. I may just put something in between these pages because this is going to take forever to dry, and I don't want you guys to have to sit here and do this. So I think I'll put some dry deli paper in between these two pages, and they can just keep drying, and then we'll come back to it. Let me get some deli paper out. Some dry deli paper. We're going to move on and let this one just sit and dry. If it doesn't moldy, no, we're going to come back to it. We're just going to leave it alone for a little while. All right, now what do you want me to do? Eileen wants me to, that butterfly is just tacked on there, so. I don't really care. This is kind of a ugly page that I don't particularly care about, so we'll work on it with this one. All right, so I'm going to get the Magicals out, and I'm going to Rather than moisten them with water, I'm going to moisten them with white spray. Is that what I'm doing, Eileen? Or Shauna? I guess Shauna did it too. So either one of them can tell me how we're going to little feet that we're going to do. I don't know how much of the white spray I've got, but we can use it up because we can always order more. You going to play along? Yay, Lena. I'm just working on top of stuff that I don't really care about. And I wanted to do magicals with the matte medium. So then I know they're going to be absolutely permanent. So I'll get out my white spray. Hang on, I got to climb up and find it. All right. This is Dilutions. Don't have a huge amount, but hopefully it'll work. Use the white spray on the Magicals instead of water. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the paper towel. Okay, the ball just came loose, so I think I'm going to work. I just saw a really cool paper towel. I like that one. And here's one that's very close in colors. Plenty of material to work with. Oh, it didn't. Well, I guess it did a little. They say it didn't go through very much. If it rips, we don't care because we're ripping it anyway. All right, I'm not going to tear these all up, I don't think. I'm just going to glue them down with the matte medium. Of course, then we're not going to. All right. I'm going to say we won't see much of what's underneath, but that's okay. What do we care? So let's pick out our colors first. I wonder if Lena could use watered down grouchy. Are you talking about gouache? Let's see what this is. Well, it's not acrylic because the dilution spray, this is not permanent when it's dry. So it says free non-toxic concentrated colorant for porous surfaces. To use, spray directly onto porous surface. To blend tones, apply water and add additional colors while wet. Let dry. Speed drying with Ranger's heated craft tool. See, they're even doing a little bit of marketing right there on the product. That's amazeballs. All right, we're going to do this, but we're going to glue or the paper towel in this case with matte medium first. Because if you use matte medium on it, then I know it's permanent. It ain't going to move after it's dry. Not going to worry about the wrinkles. I didn't think of this, but I hope that deli paper doesn't stick on those pages I just closed. I'll open them periodically just to make sure. And if you're doing this, if you go over the napkinage or the paper towels or whatever, don't press because they're very likely to tear. So I probably wouldn't care if they did, but yeah, just FYI. All right, what color magicals are we going to put on here with this? Like right in there is really what I hoped would show through, is some of the string art, but where it's obliterated a little bit. So Eileen, I know your colors are going to be blue, orange, and green. Does anybody else have any suggestions? I don't think they are acrylic. I think if it was acrylic, the bottle would have said so. Now you can make your own acrylics. White acrylic paint, you know, you could make your own. The thing about using an acrylic spray though is, boy, you got to clean those nozzles really good or you'll ruin the sprayer, because when acrylic dries, it's a done deal. That's why if you use those marabou sprays or anything like that, boy, you clean those nozzles or you'll live to regret it. All right, this one, I'm going to put this right down here so it looks like a splash of purple right there that goes across the page. Like a little reverse design there or something, right? I'm pretty tricky that way. And Lena, when you're done with whatever you're playing on today, take a picture and tweet her it, okay? So we can see. This one's a lot more wrinkled than the other one. That's okay. I don't care. I just want it stuck down real good, right? And with matte medium, you have to work somewhat fast, you guys, because matte medium does dry pretty darn quick. I kind of like this page where it's like mirror image kind of. Yeah, I like this. Can't read chat. I'll check in just a second. And then you guys can tell me what colors we're going to use. And these paper towels that I'm using, these are leftover magical cleanups. So, like the colors are permanent when totally dissolved, like they're not moving at all. Okay. What look are you going for? How about, what? Eileen, are you kidding me? Did you just say brown? Eileen just said brown. Eileen just said brown. I'm freaking out. I think I'm freaking out. Oh, because she knows I'm going to spray with the white. All right, I'm going to go back and make sure these other pages aren't. All right, they're not sticking. I think they'll peel off fine. I'm going with the brown. If Eileen said brown, I am going for it. All right, let me make sure the white spray is actually working. Do it through a stencil. Okay, the white is working. You know what? It's not going to really work through a stencil, though, because I'm just going to sprinkle the Magicals around. I have a couple of favorites. I think I'll go with the Cafe au lait brown. I like this one, and I like the South Shore Sand. The South Shore Sand has a lot of blue in it. Or actually, it won't be as dark. And then if the white lightens it too much, we can always go to the darker shade. How about that? Now we're using our noggin. All right, so did she just sprinkle it first and then give it a spray with the white? Is that how we're doing this? I'm actually liking this page where you can see the reverse image with the first the string art and then the magical art. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot. Okay, bye, Gail. Have a fun afternoon. All right, we're just going to sprinkle it while it's still damp. All right, now I'm going for the white spray. I can't really see it. I might have to use a darker. Oh my God, I just sprayed white all over the place. Let me do emergency cleanup here. Golly. All right, I can see it a little bit. Can you guys see it at all? Yes, do it the normal way, but spray with white and not water. Okay, so maybe I didn't do enough powder. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't want to obliterate the whole page now. Let me dry it real quick. I can see it here and there. I didn't use much powder. I think was my problem. You can definitely see all the different colors in the powder for sure. More powder. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Eileen. And I might go for the little bit darker one. I know I'm going to use navy blue on it, so yeah, I'm definitely doing that. Where's the darker? Yeah, this is the darker one. We're going to use the darker one. Yeah, I can actually see the powder on this one. Only I don't want too much brown either. All right. This is kind of scary. Was she using the Diane Reevely? Something darker, yeah. All right, see, when I think it's the density of the spray. What kind of spray was, because if I use the water, you can see how it, how then you can see the powders. I think it's the density of the spray. Ah, Dr. White. Dr. White, never even heard of Dr. White. I do like this though. I mean, it's looking way cool. Like you can see a lot of different layers popping through. But I'm wondering, do I have an extra spray bottle? I'm wondering if I make some of my own spray. And use, what could I use? Let me see what all the different white things I have. I, of course, have white acrylic paint. I have white Higgins ink. I have white calligraphy ink, which should be, it's permanent when dry, but it should be water soluble. I'm wondering if I should try and make a different white. And then I also have Dr. P.H. Martin's white, which I would think would be much the same, permanent when dry, but water soluble when wet. Let me see if I have an extra spray bottle up here that I could use. I think I could go clean this one out. Oh, wait, maybe here's an empty one. Here's an empty one. It had pink in it at one time. You think I should try and make my own? D.A. Reevely is Dr. Wake Up. What? Doctor. Oh, so it was Diane Reevely. So that's Dilutions, right? Yeah. All right, let's try blue with it before I go to the trouble to make my own. Because the blue, if it doesn't show up, ain't nothing gonna show up. Was she using a lot of Magicals or not much? Because now I can see the blue powder for sure. Or water it down. I don't know. It's making too much white. It's almost like I want it watered down. Is this what Shauna's was looking like? I wish I'd attended that darn stream. I don't know what I was doing. Probably sleeping. I slept a lot this weekend. Ask her. Oh my God, I didn't measure how much she used. Okay, I got Eileen going. She is going now. Hi, Dorothy. Because pretty soon my whole page is just going to be white. I'm going to lose everything underneath. Everything. Like I almost already have. But I like it down in here. It's definitely muted everything back. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, Carrie Ann. Hope everything's going well with you. Picking up some of the white here and there. Right now, it's looking almost like, what's that rock? There's a rock that has that real granular. Okay, I'm liking it better since I picked up some little excess of the white. All right, I'm cool with it. Like in there, I just feel like I got too much white. You're surviving? Well, that's good news then, you know? That's pretty much the best you can hope for sometimes. I like it too. I'm okay with it. I'm ready to go with another color because I've used my two favorite colors. Look at my hands. Eileen, I hope you're happy. What color do you want, Eileen? Do you want a little bit of orange? Because like the orange here on the string art that's popping out, I kind of like that. So I'm kind of right now going, maybe I should add a little bit of the light orange. Which is this? This is eye tie. See, part of it is I can't tell how much of this color I'm actually getting. I'm trying to keep it somewhat mirror image, you know. I really wish I could water that down. Green and orange. All right, we're going to add the green at the same time. Which color green? I always go for that darker green. We're going to go with the C'est La Vie this time. And I must have better holes in this because I can see that I'm getting a little bit more stuff down. Okay. Here we go. We don't know. Spray the orange with water. Too late now. I already put. All right, we'll do orange. We'll spray with a little bit of water. And then if we feel like we need the white, we'll add white to it. This book is going to be totally saturated. One thing I like about working, oh my God, I'm spraying water everywhere, is wherever there's like a crease in the napkin, you get a lot of really, really cool looking texture. You can't really see the green. And I know I have green on there. Where's the C'est La Vie again? That's Caribbean blue. Where did I put it? I just had it. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. Look at what Eileen does to me. Things in the screen that I really like. This is really pretty. This is really pretty. I think I'm going to do the water again. And then I'm going to have to dry it because this thing is saturated. With that C'est La Vie green, we got a little bit of turquoise back too, which is nice.